Today's topic is human settlements. Now, what is human settlement? What do you understand by settlement? Settlement is a place where people live. So, wherever the people or a group of people they live, there the settlement is created. It includes the people who live in the building, the people who live on road, the people who live on streets, pathways. Okay, whatever shelter the people accommodate, that is called as settlement. Settlement can be at any location. It can be on plains, it can be on riverside, it can be on mountains. It differs according to the geographical region. Now, let us study the different types of human settlement. Physical, cultural, and economic factors affect the human settlement. Settlements are developed due to the correlation between man and the environment. So, the physical factors, the cultural factors, as well as the economic factors of a particular area is going to affect the human settlement. According to that, the settlement varies. And it gives a relation, it creates a relation between a man and the physical environment which is present in that particular location. Now, what are the physical factors? The physical factors like relief, altitudes, soil, climate, drainage, groundwater level, etc. influence the type of spacing of settlement. So all these things comes under the physical factors. For example, in dry region, water is crucial factor and therefore houses are situated along the water sources. So wherever the water is there the settlement is more because you need water for your day to day use. Sometimes social factors can also lead to the fragmentation of settlement. If the place is socially good and politically good, then the settlement is nice. And if the place is not socially good or not politically stable, so such type of areas also lead to the fragmentation. So it can also fragmentation can also be leaded because of the creation of commodity. Same thoughts of people they live in some particular area. Some different thoughts of people they live in some particular area. It can also be created by the religion. Some religion they stay together. Then some other religion they stay somewhere else. So this type of fragmentation of settlements can also be seen on the basis of regional social factors. In the past, areas were conquered or attacked frequently by the outsiders. For a long time, therefore, security concern favored the evolution of nucleated settlements. So, in the previous years, when the ruler or the stability of the country was not was uncertain, because of that, the country was frequently attacked and destroyed by the outsiders. Different powers used to conquer the area and they used to give their own religion, they used to give their own rules and regulations in those times. Because of that, the people started staying in the nucleated settlements. Now, what is nucleated settlement or evolution of settlement? When the people they stay close to each other in a group, that type of settlement is called as nucleated settlement. Why they used to stay in a group? So as to save themselves. So all were staying in a group so as to save themselves. Now the first type is linear settlement. Settlement occur along a road, railway, canal or river. So whatever settlement is there which is seen in a straight line. So what are the things which are in a straight line? Roads, most probably they are in the straight line. Railway lines also they are in the straight line. The canals, the rivers, so all of them they have a particular straight line. They move in a straight line. Because of that it is called as linear. So all the settlements which have a straight line and take the shape of road or river is called as linear settlement. Now this is very convenient, easy to transport and basic available utilities can also be easily transported. Business and water resources are nearby, seen usually in plain and flat surface area. Linear settlements have a long and narrow shape. So these type of settlements are in a straight line, they are long They are narrow and they are usually seen in the plain, flat surface area. Now, in the figure, you can see how the straight road is shown, and you have the houses besides your road. Linear settlement may follow the river or road or canal or railway. It is due to easy access of transportation, fresh water, or fishing. Roads also attract the shop besides the settlement. So, whenever the shops are created near the roads, at that time it is very easy to. Usually shops are being situated along the roadside. Because of that, there is lot of consumption or lot of consumers are attracted to those shops. It is commonly found along main roads, railway streams, etc. It may have a single row of houses arranged along the main artery. So along the main artery of the road, there are so many houses which are located in the linear settlement in a straight line. For example, rural settlement found along the sea coast, river valley, mountain ranges, etc. Now the next is rectangular settlement. This is in the form of rectangular shape, hence it is named as rectangular settlement. These settlements are also in a straight line, but the opposite sides of the lines, they are parallel to each other, which is very similar to the rectangular shape. Hence it is called as rectangular settlement. These days planned cities may take such type of shapes. The settlement in which houses are constructed in a rectangular shape is known as rectangular settlement. So nowadays, in such type of settlement, when the cities are well planned, so they take the shape of rectangular pattern. So the settlements where houses are constructed in a systematic way, in a well planned manner, such type of settlements, they take a rectangular shape, and hence it is called as rectangular pattern settlement. There is very common type which develops around the rectangular shape of agricultural field, as it is common to find a system of land measurement based on square units. So why this type of settlement is seen? It is very easy to measure the land in the square units. Village path and cart tracks also conform to the rectangular field patterns and run through the village in the north south and east west direction. So here you can see the villages, the cart tracks also have the rectangular field patterns in the villages, so as they can find the direction properly, the north south direction as well as east west direction properly, and it is very easy to measure also in the unit of square units. Accessibility to farms and fields and connectivity to other settlements lead to rectangular shape of settlement. So because of this, the accessibility and the connectivity is also easy, and it is very much convenient to move from one place to another. The settlements of coastal Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh are either side of Aravali Hills, may be cited for example. So this is the example of rectangular pattern which is most probably seen in Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. Circular pattern. As this pattern takes a shape of a circle, hence it is called as circular pattern. In the image you can observe how the residential or how the structure of houses or settlement is created. Now settlement takes the shape around a lake. So whenever there is some middle point or the focus of attraction, some module is there, that time this type of settlement is created. Houses are closely spaced because of availability of water. In Yamuna district, Malwa region, Punjab and Gujarat, large villages are characterized by a very high degree of compactness. So, in basically it is seen in Punjab, Gujarat, where large number of houses, they are very much close to each other in a compact manner, in a circular shape. The outer walls of dwellings adjoin each other and present a continuous front, so that when viewed from outside, the village look like a walled and fortified closure prized by a few openings. So the outer walls, they are almost continuous. They don't have any gaps don't have gaps between them, so it looks like a wall from outside, and it takes a shape of circular pattern. The round form was a natural outcome of maximum aggregation for the purpose of defense during the past. So this type of round shape was most probably seen in the ancient times. Why? So as to defend themselves during the war. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe the channel